And what are you thinking for a reinspection fee? Just the same cost,
Yeah,
charge?
sure.
Yeah,
I mean, we're waiving it if we only have to
if
come
we
back
walk in
once,
there and
but
everything we
if
had
they're
on the
gonna
list
make us
is
keep
done,
coming back, let's charge them.
Yep.
I hate to throw a monkey wrench into this, but here's a contingency. You inspect, you give the person 3 items they have to fix, they tell you they're fixed, you go back, the 3 items are fixed, but on your visit you discover there's a 4th item that has now surfaced. Is that a new inspection fee?
You mean something else broke? in the
Something
meantime?
else is, now a situation where perhaps it was not on the first visit and it's discovered on your reinspection. How do you handle that?
So for example, a tenant is moving into a unit.
No tenant's moving in until the inspections are
Right.
approved.
That is
But what
correct.
happens when they're moving in already and they're going up the stairs and they knock off the handrail? And that could be something that
Well,
will flag.
if
If
they
nobody's
got-
in there, there shouldn't be a 4th problem.
I was gonna say that kind of thing shouldn't happen because theoretically, they can't put somebody in there until they've got the
That's
new
right.
occupancy permit.
So if
They
they
don't
knock-
have that until they've
if-
passed
If they
inspection.
knock the handrail off, that's a new thing to call.
So how do you
A new
handle
thing, a
that?
new fee.
How do you handle the 4th thing that's discovered on your reinspection visit? The other thing is, who's gonna hear appeals? What if somebody says the things you've listed are bogus? Who's gonna hear
Well,
appeals?
they should really be taking pictures if they can of the items that are wrong.
It's not the point, Mel. I'm talking about, what if somebody says, I want to appeal this whole inspection? Who's going to hear it? Certainly not the person who held the inspection. You got to have people who are,
The magistrate would.
The magistrate hears it, okay.
If we
he's
do-
going to hear the appeal? Why, he hears charges being brought against somebody,
Correct.
not an appeal.
And that's exactly what it would be.
No, not really, because you're not filing a criminal charge against them. They're saying, you're telling them maybe to put in a low-flow toilet, and they're telling you they don't need to put in a low-flow toilet. The magistrate, that's not in his jurisdiction.
Well, actually it would be, because there would have to be a code backup to that violation, Chris.
But he doesn't hear that. He hears when you're saying, we've given you all the chances, you've not complied, and now we're bringing a criminal charge against you. He doesn't enforce zoning,
Correct.
okay? What I'm saying is there should be a neutral entity that allows this property owner to present an appeal.
So like using the Board of Appeals,
Whoever.
that's $1,000 to file with the Board of Appeals.
Well, but you should make that option available. You shouldn't drag them into court right away.
Well, one would think that if you were able to show them the citation under the law where they need to.
But it's not a citation, Duane. You're giving them an inspection report saying, and you need to fix these things in order to get a tenant occupied on these premises.
Correct.
That's not a citation. That's just an inspection report.
And
A
that inspection
citation
report
is,
gonna be based on
a
the
citation is the
property maintenance code.
summation of a criminal act. Okay?
Right, which is exactly what's gonna happen as a result.
But no, you're 3 steps ahead. You went out there, you inspected the premises, you're saying you need to fix these things, and that person's saying, I would like to appeal this.
But if there's a code violation there and he's telling that in the inspection, then can't we go back the same way you do a code violation